Hey everyone, and welcome to today's daily message for Sunday, March 23rd, 2025. As always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like personalized read, Thumb and Talk experience on Facebook can help you, or you can comment down below. So what I'm getting for today, March 23rd, 2025, is that between the hours of 1 and 5, you're going to receive some news that involves finances and or children and or work related endeavors. There's a lot of business ethics being tested, a lot of moral codes being tested as well. Minor things from like what you're gonna do with your life to saying yes, saying no, bad habits, good habits. Balancing your work life and your home life is very crucial today. Don't overwork yourself, but don't underwhelm yourself either. Having too much of a workload can be both overwhelming and underwhelming, especially for implosive anger people, those that like to hold their anger in or don't have a positive outlet or avoid trying to show anger outward ever. So using art as a means to cope and using sciences as a means to cope can help too. So that can mean telepathy practice, shadow work, drawing, writing, singing, doing math problems for the heck of it, playing with Rubik's Cubes, doing logic puzzles, playing sorting games, playing match 3 games, playing memory games. There's going to be some comprehension tests and articulation skills that need to be acquired, or at least refined. There's going to be a lot of like back and forth and like crosswinds, like your wires are crossed in a computer, so to speak. Like you're saying something and meaning another, but you're saying what you're meaning regardless. Watching for hypocrites and double standards can help, especially with polar signs like Leo and Aquarius and Sagittarius and Gemini. It looks like there's a lot of fiercely independent people that are reliant to heavily on humanitarianism and individualism rather than the issue at hand. It looks like there's a lot of self-expression, a lot of freedom of speech, a lot of feeling like we are entitled to our opinions without consequence. So working on the law of consequence, working on the law of choice and the law of thought would be helpful, especially to those that are still refining their telepathy. Shield, ground, center, protect, ward, block, armor up. The term buttercup comes to mind. Both the flower and like Reese's peanut butter cups kind of deal. So nostalgia, nurturing. Your inner garden needs tending to. Your outer garden may need some attention. You may be able to start planting here now that it's springtime in the northern hemisphere and fall time in the southern hemisphere. It does look like there's going to be a lot of hot and cold behaviors too. Not necessarily with like business endeavors, but like within your own mindset of getting cold feet because of hot-headedness or heated discussions or high temperaments. You can have your strong opinion, you're able to have your ego brushed a little bit, however know when to turn cold versus when to be stoic. It does look like there's a lot of pragmatic approaches and practical thinking going on, a lot of manifesting, especially in the friend zones, in feng shui, so that would be like the northeast corner. So it looks like there's a lot of heaviness that needs to be exuberated, so gotten rid of, addressed, acknowledged, and accepted. Soul releases and soul retrievals would be wise, especially for reincarnated souls and reanimated souls, and those that work with reanimation gods like the Haitian voodoo gods like Samedi, the Crow, Cimetière, Criminal, or even like Hades or Lucifer or Jesus even, because he rose from the dead. So watching your escalations, watching your microaggressions, making sure that you find your own directions and your own way of life, your own thinking, speaking in statements of understanding, working on your loss of control because of other people's misunderstanding, German backgrounds and canine deities are going to be very important. This includes like Fenrir and Anubis and Hades because he owns service. Any kind of metamorphic god that can help you with transformation and growth and change. That's going to be the middle of the day most likely, or when you feel like you're in the middle or stuck in between things, especially when you feel challenged or competitions where there aren't any. Liberate yourself and find your own freedom to be able to synergize yourself today. But that's what I'm getting for Sunday, March 23rd of 2025 for the collective. As always with these, take a resonates, leave it doesn't. And if you'd like a personalized read, the Mintaka experience on Facebook can help, or you can comment down below.